People think. I mean, I was telling just right now. I was saying that I have 110,000 followers. I mean, compared to my colleagues, I'm a bit of a small fry, which means I have 110,000 opinions of myself. All those people they think that I should be a certain way. I can't satisfy everyone. You know what I mean? I can satisfy most of them, but not everyone. So when I wake up in the morning and I'm okay with myself on that day, I'm fine. You know what I mean? And I mean, there's nothing that, you know, fast food joint can't handle. You know?
Tell us a bit about your family now. I mean, I know you don't really dish it out there, but who's your wife? What does she do? How does she take Mofe?
Stop Duncan. It. Don't let them know. Of course, initially when we got married, it was a bit tough for her to take in. Reason because she's young, and it's not easy to see your husband on TV kissing another woman, work-wise. And also, she's not your typical, you know, bona fide, you know, how you know it is in the industry, how they say, well, everyone must be a plus zero. She's a bit on the big side. So that also affected her a lot. And a lot of people came at her with, oh my God, this and this, you're not slim, you're not that. But I'm like, look, babe, I'm cool with you. So that's all you need to know. You know what I mean? So I kind of shielded her. She's become impervious to it. She's got a thick skin to it. I also have a thick skin to it. If anybody comes at me personally, I just blow it off. But if you talk about her, you know, then we're gonna have a problem. You know, and
have there been issues or instances where she's been dragged into your social life and you needed to take a stand?
Oh yes, definitely.
What's the most recent and the most memorable one?
The last one was almost 2 years ago. Just after we got married, somebody had she's mixed race. Her father was Indian, British born. So she's light-skinned, she's mixed race, and somebody was snaring at her that she bleaches.
Oh, seriously?
Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So that really got to her because she felt like, come on, you know, this is what I'm going to face for the rest of my life. So I took a stand on the person, and I said, look, you know, I mean, like, you don't have no idea. I said, most of you people that are yellow, let's see a throwback picture of your baby picture. Let's see how dark you were back then. You know what I mean? I mean,
I have a long list I could fit, but that's besides the point.
I'm not here.
But you've managed it well. Let's fast forward to Nollywood. How important is it to look good, to get a role, male or female?
It's tough. It's tough. Like, you know, I'm a bit on the big side. You know, I'm not as ripped like, you know, them Nino and Kenneth Okoli and Bien Rajibadi or Brian. You know, I'm not as ripped as them and no muscles and all that. So, but a lot of people want me to be like that. You know, and I'm saying to myself, no. You know, I'm a soft actor. I mean, this is the path that I'm going to take. You know, in terms, not everybody can be ripped. Not everybody can be fatty either. You know what I mean? So, you have to look good facially, but I mean, be a certain acceptable spec. You know, I mean, not without being unhealthy or grossly obese, but even at that, even in the US, a lot of big actors also Joe Black gets roles. He's big.
A couple of them even start big, then
they start big and trimming down, and then they lose their audience.
Why do you? I mean, if you wanted to get a crew together, how important is it to look like what people want to see, rather than just be you? How important is it for you, for the actor to be themselves?
You can't deny what the audience want. That's one thing about it. Take for instance, now a couple of days ago I had short dreads on, and I've had that on for a couple of months, and I cut my hair literally about 2 days ago, and it was such a bit. Oh, why did you do that? So I'm like, oh my God, finally, you know. So I'm like, what are you guys talking about? What do you want me to do? You know, some of you want to have my hair, some of you don't want to have my hair, but you can't deny what the audience want. If your fans want something, you can't deny it. Even if you don't give it to them, you have to say, well, this is the reason why I did this. All right, we're still cool. I still love you. You know what I mean? So it's tough.
Right. It's cool. 2019 is coming. Celebrities basically start drumming support. And we know the role Nollywood played in the last elections with President Jonathan back then. What's your take on celebs supporting politicians with questionable backgrounds? Let me put it that way.
Wow.
Do you think there should be a mix, or people should just stick to their acting and let the politics be politics?
No. I disagree on that, in the sense that we are in a position whereby we are blessed with the gift of being a public figure, right? Which means that when we talk, people would listen. in a certain respect. People want to hear what you have to say on any topic. If they don't agree with you, you'll be bashed. You will go home and sleep about it, fry plantain and go to bed. If they agree with you, you've won. So based on this new election, a lot of the people want to. I mean, if we celebrities come out, I'm not saying we celebrities, you celebrities.
We celebrities.
I'm just an Asgardian.
I'm just a news guy. Right?
I'm just a Thor guy. But if we do have an opinion about something, we should voice it. But the problem is, like you said, social media is a very harsh place. So if the people don't like what you said, they'll chew you up for it. I think we need to all speak out, air our views, support who we want to support, stand by it. And even if the election goes the way we don't want it to go too well, kumbaya.
Well, what role do you think celebrities generally, or public figures, or people who are opinion leaders, what role do you think they have, or they should have, with respect to 2019 coming? Because there's been a lot of discourse in that circle of the youth, lazy Nigerian youth, etc., etc. So there's just a lot of talk. But what role do you think some of these celebrities should take? If you had a chance to meet all the celebrities in one room, what would you tell them?
I'll tell them to think hard about what they want to, which path they want to take. I'd want them to, without prejudice, agree on a certain path to take and carry the people along. Because I mean, if you look out there collectively, everybody is over, like, I mean, some celebrities have 2 million followers, which means they have over 1 million people that love them, not even follow them, love them. And if this person says jump, or let's vote this person in with reason, viable reason, then they would listen. So I think if I had all of them in one room, I'd say, guys, let's think about this. Let's look at the past. Let's look at the future. Let's all agree on this. Let's put our heads together. Let's put our hands together, resources together to make this person or whoever win this election.
So you think celebrities should pick a side?
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Is there anything wrong with the celebrity just enjoying his or her money and just watching things play out?
There actually is nothing wrong with that, but okay, they sit back, they enjoy their money, they're cool, they're sipping their pina colada in their house, elections are going on, the wrong person wins. I mean, you know what I mean by the wrong person wins, and then they start to complain, the country is this. What were you doing when you were voting? Like, why didn't you say anything back then?
Okay, we'll have to wait and see how this story unfolds. But on the final note, Mofe, thank you very much. 12 years so far. What's the most recent project that you're about? I mean, you mentioned the London and the movie. Is that the latest thing you have going on?
Not at the moment. I'm on the set of Sons of the Caliphate. So it's a big project, and 2018 is gonna be a monster when it comes to that angle.
Do you see you in politics soon? Wow. Okay. We'll wait and see. Thank you very much, Mofe. I wish you all the best.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
All right. On the final lap, join me after the break, entertainment segment. We have a very popular Stombore, 3 million followers, I think, on social media. His name is YC.